Hello teachers. In this video, I'm going to show you how to move activities and resources from one online classroom to another using the sharing cart. And you'll probably like the sharing cart because it is faster than the traditional import method, and it's a bit more flexible because it allows you to move materials to any section tile that you want immediately instead of having to import them first and then sort of drag them up or down to the correct tile if you want to move them. But you can only use them, you can only use the sharing cart option with files like Word or PDF files, Moodle pages, Moodle books, links, basically any Moodle activities except for H5Ps and Moodle quizzes do not use the sharing cart for H5Ps and Moodle quizzes. They're just too big and it will overwhelm the system. And also, with that in mind, don't try to move an entire tile with the sharing cart because, well, A, there's going to be at least some H5Ps in that tile, probably, if not Moodle quizzes as well. But again, that's a lot of resources to be moving with the sharing cart. So don't use the sharing cart for that. Just use it for when you find a few activities or files in the resource room or the prototype that you like and you want to use in your own online classroom. So it's great for quick moves like that. So right now I'm in the resource room and I saw some activities I liked in the resources CLB 5 to 7. So I'd like to move some of those into my online classroom. So first of all, I'm going to turn editing on. Okay, and I'm also going to go to the section I want. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, resources CLB 5 to 7. So in health and safety, there are two resources that I want to quickly move to my online classroom. Just some links about dental vocabulary. Remember, if I want this H5P, I will have to use the import method. So I'll have to use a different method because it's too big for the sharing cart. But for these two links to vocabulary, it's absolutely fine. As soon as I turn editing on, as soon as I click turn editing on, you'll see these little baskets beside every single activity resources, even beside every single label. So everything has a little sharing basket, and that means you can put it in the sharing basket. But remember, I know it says that this H5P can be moved with the sharing basket, but just don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth the wait. It'll be faster to import that one. But that's okay, because I want these two. So where is my sharing basket? Well, it's hiding behind this little blue arrow. So if when you turn editing on, you cannot see your sharing basket, you might need to click this little blue arrow. And there it is. So I'm going to just click on this little basket here that means copy to sharing cart. And this will pop up. Are you sure you want to copy this activity resource into the sharing cart? And then it gives you a warning if section contains several activities, processing time will be longer. So I've been warned, but that's okay. I'm just going to do two little links. That's all I'm using the sharing cart for. So I will click confirm with this one. And wait a minute, it's thinking. And there we go, it appears. Dental health vocabulary. I'm going to do the same thing with tooth vocabulary. Click on the sharing cart to copy to sharing cart, and I get the same message, and I'll click confirm again and wait for a minute and see if it comes up. Sometimes it takes, aha, there it is, tooth. Okay, so now I have two items in my sharing cart. Perfect. Again, don't worry about this. It will give you the option to copy an entire section. That would mean like an entire tile with everything, but just don't use it. It's too much to copy all at once. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my own online classroom. And again, the first thing I need to do is click Turn Editing On because I don't see any sharing basket icons or my own sharing basket. So I'll click Turn Editing On and wait. Okay, and as you can see, it was very nice. My sharing cart just popped right up. If you can't see it right away, it's maybe hiding behind this little blue arrow again. So you can see my sharing cart is now the same in both courses. These two items I added from the resource room are here also in my sharing cart in my online classroom. So now I want to move this item, the first one. So first I click on this little piece of paper. If I want to delete it, I'll click this, but I don't want to delete it until I'm done with it. So I'll click on this icon, two little pieces of paper, and it means copy to course. So I'll click that, and this will appear up here, copying this shared item, and then it lists the item. Okay, so now I need to scroll down, and what I'll see, oh, look at that. For every tile section, it gives me the option to copy this activity into this section. So it's very convenient if you are copying an item from section 1, for example, in the resource room or the level resources, but you want it to appear in section 10, for example, then you can copy it to any section. There's not the same problems associated with importing where it will be in the same section number. So this is a health topic, so I want to move it to health. So I'm going to find health, and I'm going to click on this arrow and wait as it thinks. And thinks some more. It's really thinking about this one. Yours will probably be faster. Oh, okay. All right, so it stopped. So let's see. Let's click on health and safety and see if the item appeared in health and safety. And again, we have to wait. I don't know, slow internet or slow Moodle. And if we scroll all the way down, remember things will always appear at the bottom of the course. Aha, there. You will see dental health at the very bottom of the section that I wanted it in. And from there, of course, I can move it to another section if I want, but that's the great thing about sharing cart. You can customize where you want to move the item, in what section. So I'm going to try that again now because I also want this tooth vocabulary. I also want this to go in that health section. So I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to click on this copy to course icon. And there it is. Oh, copying this shared item. So that gives me the signal that I can put it anywhere I want. So again, I get to pick and choose. Oh, and since this is open, I have to scroll all the way down. Yes, the scroll of death. There we go. So there's at the very bottom of the section, this is where I want the tooth vocabulary. So, and as you can see, this is the copy here button. So I will click here and wait again in anticipation. And I really hope this will be faster for you when you try it. Wow, the suspense. Okay, and then, yes, waiting is finished. And let me just double check that it made it into into health before I clean out my sharing cart. Aha! So as you can see now, both of the items that I wanted are in health. So yes, that is how you use the sharing cart in Moodle. If I want to clean out my sharing cart, I'm not going to need these anymore. I would just click the delete button And, are you sure you want to delete? Processing time will take longer. It always warns you about the processing time. So yes, you can also delete items in your sharing cart. So yeah, just to clean it out. So yes, that is how you use the sharing cart in Moodle to move items from one online classroom to another.